Over the past few years, YCIS has been at the forefront of developing the learning communities model within all aspects of our holistic approach to education, taking the concept and integrating it into everything that we do. From the core learning within the learning spaces to our teacher, parent and wider communities of people invested in the highest possible level of achievement for our students in YCIS. The Learning Communities model at YCIS Hong Kong incorporates and involves a variety of forms at the differing stages of learning and teaching. This model is an example in every area of how we work at UChong.
随着学语教形式的发展和变化，学习方法等各方面都要做出改变。从最初课堂学习只是教师和学生的互动，到现在的学习共同体，整个学习社区就不单单是学生和教师，还有家长，甚至可以延伸至社区。还有就是促进学习的评估和反馈，以进一步增强和完善学生的学习过程。在实施教学前，第一步就是教学设计。
Within our teacher learning communities, we enable and expect the highest amount of collaboration when planning the initial project and learning for the students at YCIS. In order to develop and equip our students for the future, the inquiry-based approach to learning planned within these professional learning communities of teachers is at the highest possible level. Collaboration and sharing of expertise has replaced older models of standalone lesson-by-lesson plans where teachers go it alone and plan in isolation. This approach develops the role of teachers from transmitters of information to facilitators, counsellors, assessors and co-learners, becoming the students' learning partners and sharing the responsibility of constructing knowledge.
通过在学习社区中的互动、共享和反思，老师的能力得到提升，最终也可以提高学生的学习效率。这种协作式的课前准备，老师与老师的同期观课，课前、课后及单元结束后的讨论，是教师帮助学生建构探究学习的理想平台。我们的老师能够探索学与教的难点，进行反思，进一步改善学与教，并积累良好的教学设计。除了项目式学习的计划外，在小学部也会有班级协作老师的共同会议。除了项目式学习的设计外，中外级协作老师会就生命教育课和中国研习课的教学设计做出讨论，同时也会就学生的学习情况互相交换意见。
Within these co-taught lessons, we develop the perfect match between Western and Eastern cultures. Life skills lessons can be taught through the learning communities from the perspectives of the Chinese culture together with the Western cultures. Our co-teaching model starts at the planning stage, where teachers are able to collaboratively take the focus and learning from the life skills curriculum and plan inspirational learning opportunities from all perspectives. Within our early childhood education section, we nurture the child's development and cater for the social, emotional, cognitive and creative aspects of the whole child. Our equal co-teaching partnerships work together to immerse our children into a bilingual and multicultural learning environment where they are valued and respected. This integrated curriculum draws on and is based around the children's interests, ideas and questions, which are presented through their play. The children directly influence this planning, teaching and assessment process. The process of integrated learning and project-based learning continues through the transitions into primary and on into the secondary programs. The children are always active partners within this process, and all our partners involved within the education of the children collaborate and facilitate this learning and teaching in order for the children to reach their full potential.
在学习共同体中，很重要的一环就是协作，这是包括老师、同学、家庭以及社区。其中每星期的生命教育课及中国研习课就是中西老师共同协作的课堂。 在课堂中，借着中外籍老师与同学们的互动，同学们更能深入了解、掌握，还有尊重不同的文化或价值观。
With our learning community system, one of the most important aspects is the reflection on the learning that has taken place. No longer do we settle for long units being planned and assessed once every 6 weeks. Our teaching communities meet on a weekly basis to discuss the learning that has taken place and adjust the planning and teaching for the next part to the journey. This personalises the approach to each group and individual student and helps to focus and differentiate the learning for all. We use many aspects of assessment to form our overall judgment of how children have progressed over the inquiry-based units and to plan the next steps in each student's learning to maximise achievement and engagement for all. Our teams discuss all aspects of work together, drawn for the reflection of the students' work, and work together to help the students in the year group to achieve their maximum potential.
总的而言，评估并不是只是作为单元学习的总结，评估是为了促进学习，并且反思以及改进学与教的设计，而且评估的多样化，让学生能认识自己的学习情况，让老师能了解学生的学习进度。
From the planning through to the teaching and lastly the reflection of learning, this forms a continuous cycle from our ECE through to primary and then to secondary sections, which ultimately stays with our students beyond into their adult lives. Our learning community approach is ingrained within our teachers and students and through into the wider school community.
在学习共同体中，更能体现以学生为中心的学习。而且整体的教学设计和实施，都是为了实现让学生学会学习，使学生的学习变得更加主动，从而培养21世纪的世界公民。